very, very soon. Dan, we saw, what map was it that was it Inferno that Splyce played Fnatic on?
No, Splyce played Train.
Oh, FaZe. It was FaZe, wasn't it?
They played FaZe, yeah, and they got 16-5, I think, or
Yeah.
16-6. Thing is that FaZe were basically, I mean, it's one of FaZe's best maps, and if not their best maps from time to time. But they just started rushing them as well. Like they just started going completely ham. FaZe did, because they realized that their skill is obviously that's the thing of the team, isn't it? FaZe's individual skill is insane, right? So they were just abusing that massively, just to completely crush Splyce, which is actually kind of unfortunate, because that kind of like level of no respect play means that Splyce can't even really try to play them properly, right? Because they're playing such a puggy style. So you know, and if let's say FaZe were to try to do that against Fnatic, of course they're going to get smacked down, but that's because Fnatic has some of the best individual players in the world as well. So so yeah, there was not much to draw from that match, basically. It's the bottom line there.
Okay, so it's the Echo Fox side. Starting on the pistol round, and Aria is going to close the distance here with his USP, just comes spamming away. Professor Chaos getting a kill as well, and the CTs will move back with a one-man advantage, but the Ts are hot on their heels. There's smoke down onto CT. Richter's just firing everywhere, has to reload on the site and gets killed for free, so I don't know what that's about. A2Z alone versus 2. Has time to pick up the bomb, as there are no CTs on the site. Let's see if he can get a plant for his team. Going for barbecue, but there is a player on banana, and he is forced to stop the plant. No plant for them, and the first round goes to Splyce.
Yeah, that's a nice start, isn't it? And also denying the plant is always going to be good. Now, the thing is for Splyce to avoid getting kind of destroyed by these pistols, playing the ranges, and I'm curious what they, if they have any cool little setups for rounds like this. Got a P90 on JR, and we have a nice amalgamation of grenades as well. And you will see, Professor Chaos just tossing in the HE into second mid there. That's pretty nice. I'd love to see that. I think you highlighted that JChem tends to do that.
AZ.
Or AZ of FaZe. FaZe. Tends to do that as well. Obviously didn't connect with anything, but the idea is nice, because you obviously don't give them an opportunity to shoot you, but you still get the opportunity to get a bit of damage in there. And we do love preemptive nading. Predictive nading, that is. Now Splyce taking aggressive positioning here towards the logs and deep areas of banana, as Echo Fox are occupying apartments. So I wonder what the plan is for Echo Fox. It does seem to be that with so much presence towards the apps that and just pistols that they would, and so few nades, that they would probably favor to go A here. And you can see ATZ even has a smoke out right now on the stairs in the apps. So definitely a plan towards A here for the Echo Fox side, unless something goes terribly wrong.
Just over 40 seconds left on the clock.
He's just staring.
Well, I was just, having a little quiet time. There wasn't any much going on, just enjoying the silence, Dan.
Okay, all right.
You want to go, has a go at me like, oh, you talk too much sometimes, James. Leave some silence.
I'd never say that.
Well, maybe not in those words. Maybe completely different words, Dan. But it could, shut up. So, Echo Fox are moving towards the A side. There are 20 seconds left. Do something, you're an eco. Do something, Echo Fox. Come on. Show me something. I can't take this. It's like round 2 of Inferno.
They're just running the clock down already. Here we go. Push finally comes in, and Splyce actually are going to pick up multiple frags on the defense. Bomb looking to go down. Numbers being punched in by Rix. And Splyce win the round by time. They could have won that round if they were like 5 seconds quicker.
If they were 35 seconds quicker, they could have also won that round there.
That's brilliant. I mean, the best thing about that...
All right, guys. We're going to run the clock in round 2 on Force Buy. Let's wait longer, guys. Oh, guys, run out of time.
The best thing about that is that basically, Splyce would have to do something really, really stupid to push you there, and that's the only reason that you would be waiting, to wait for a mistake that, I don't know what team is gonna start pushing you on on their anti-force buy like that. It happens sometimes, but you should never. I don't think you should predict that mistake. I don't think that's a mistake you should want to try to predict. Doesn't say much about your opponents, but yeah, really playing the time with perhaps not enough respect there, or something. I don't know, James. I'm trying to comprehend this.
Just don't, Dan.
Trying to comprehend this.
Do it. Don't do it. At least if there's a smoke this time for them to wait around banana.
James, you know, it's very ironic because, you know, they're too late to as they are onto the server to start the match, they are with their force buy round onto the A-bomb site, James. Too late. Look, I guess they're just not good at handling time. Maybe we should buy them all watches or time handling pieces for them.
Maybe they're cleaning their keyboards, Dan. Perhaps they're cleaning their keyboards. It's only a best of 5, of course.
Cleaning the ball mice. Good old ball mice. Kicking it old school. Or the you know, do you ever use those trackballs? I knew a professional Quake player once who used a trackball.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it have enough sensitivity with it? I mean, how can you play Quake with a trackball?
Oh. He managed it. It was a Dutch player called Forever, actually.
Well, if you know him, then he must have been, you know, he must have had a certain amount of skill. Hmm? He must have had a.
Oh, he's a professional level player.
Really?
He's really good.
With a trackball.
With a trackball, yeah.
Well, I don't know like the mechanics behind a trackball, so.
It's also a massive diva.
Oh yeah.
He was quite. He had at Lance. He would smash things. He would throw chairs. He was all over the place.
Throwing chairs.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
Wow. That's just. If someone's throwing chairs at LAN, it just needs to get slapped in the face, to be honest.
Maybe with a chair.
Perhaps. 3-man push from Splyce down banana, which has not been smoked just yet. This is a buy for the T's, who are moving quickly through apps. Maybe the call has been made. Mo has been taken down. So this is, after some very slow eco stand, it seems the rush is on during the buy. This is Bizarro land, but it seems to be working because we have 3 CTs down as well as 3 Ts. But Roka will be able to plant the bomb on the site with a smoke towards Arch. We've got Abe coming in from CT and JR coming towards the apps from top mid. A2Z's in the pit, so he and Roka can have a crossfire, but that smoke will disappear eventually. Loads of nades still left on both sides, although you don't want to be caught out with a nade in your hand in this situation, especially if you're a T. Ooh, A2Z missing an important shot there. Roka is just biding his time, sees the end of the barrel, but can't get the frag. Down to 1 versus 1 now. Abe looking for the frag. There's not enough time for him to defuse the bomb. And he seems to be in 2 minds. He can't run away. It's too late for him to run away. Or is it? Surely he's dead. No, he's alive. 7 damage from that distance. So good timing by him. Unlucky not to get the kill, though. I mean, get the round. Never mind the kill.
Indeed. I'm still a bit shaken by round 2. Still recovering.
Round 2 was highly amusing.
Round 2 was... was the modern day tragedy. Okay, so we shall see now the buy against buy, the AWP on Moo. Splyce desperately, really heavily reliant upon winning this round to keep themselves in good stead to just make life a little bit easier on Inferno. Because getting those early CT rounds gives you a lot, a lot off your mind. Alleviates a lot of that pressure, but. I do like the mag. I like so many weapons from these close positions here on the Inferno. You can do a lot of work, and he's actually not going to get the full connection there onto the face, but Abe is there to try to capitalize on the damage done. But only 2 frags, so 2 for 2 is not exactly what you want in this position. You really want to get an extra frag there, at least to make it easy for your teammates. But 3 versus 3 with all the utility that Splyce have, they are going to be trying to make this one happen. They've got to bust through construction first. Might be difficult though. A2Z close, nice off angle, boom, straight in the face. And Splyce now, they can't get through construction just yet. A2Z still holding it down, another challenge coming in, but the shadow gives the game away. And it's Davey now alone against the 2 remaining players of Echo Fox. And that bomb is very, very close to exploding. Davey.
He's dead, surely.
What is he going to do?
One way or another, he's dead.
He's trying to get out. He's trying to get out. Let me out. Let me out.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Both T's survive as well.
They contained him.
He was contained. And Splyce's economy has been ruined. Speaking of containing things and people, did you see that Hillary Clinton said that if she gets elected, she will find out what's in Area 51 and tell people?
All right.
That's a campaign message, Dan.
That is so sick.
I'll tell you some secrets.
That's so sick.
If you make me president.
That is sick. I like that. I think that's amazing.
It's absolutely hilarious.
That is such a brilliant campaign idea.
It's like she was watching a new series of
Are they
X-Files.
going to raid it or something? Like, how are they going to do this? This is a covert mission.
I'm going to go in there and find out what's in there, and then I'm going to tell you what's in there if it's not a threat to national security. Well, great.
They should put a GoPro.
Great, Scully.
They should put a GoPro on her head and then just like stream it through Twitch TV and send her in, like, drop her in there. Drop her like 5 miles outside of Area 51. We can see her trekking in there.
She was must have been watching X-Files, and I know how to save my campaign. I'll be Scully.
What even is American politics? What even is this anymore?
Splyce has gone for the eco, leaving themselves with $2,500 to $3,000 in cash. No helmets on the side, but many CZs. Bit of a CZ resurgence, perhaps. Sean Grills has got the Mac 10. It is funny, isn't it?
It's so ridiculous. I can't believe it. I don't even question that you're joking either, but
I'm not.
But seems par for the course at this point. But there we go. We got a quick fragment to Sean Gez trying to get the pick there towards Banana, but he is to be the one. He is the one to get picked. And now we have Rix using that P90 to good effect. P90 is actually can be really nice in these force fire rounds with the run and gun. Mo has some AWP of his own to use, gain some real estate towards that A bomb site and get the bomb down. And now we will see a bit of a, not necessarily a real containment here, but Splyce looking for those exit frags. Because it would be really nice for them to keep the Kevlar into the next round. And they're not going to find any good engagements unless they try to be sneaky. And boom, sneakiness is going to be rewarding Arya with a P90. That is the greatest.
It's the truth.
The grandest of rewards.
It is the truth. Does Roka have enough money to survive here? I mean, health. He doesn't have. He needs like 80 health to survive there. Oh, I wanted to see him die. I'm pretty sure you need around 81 health to survive there.
I think you're right, yeah. Okay, so 3 to 4, and Splyce have been sent through the washing machine. Their money has been truly sent through a tumultuous time. Now, can they recover? Can they recover it all? I mean, Echo Fox, I mean, they're getting a lot of rounds on this T side so far. They're doing pretty well. If you recall that they did lose to this round, that is tip our hats. I don't have a hat on, but if I did, I would tip it.
My head's too big for hats.
Okay.
I've got a big head.
We'll find you a custom big.
No, because then I'll just be wearing a giant hat and I look like an idiot then.
You look like a wizard, it'd be great.
Can you, if I had a motorcycle helmet that fit my head, it would look like a bullet, like a giant bullet, because my head's got a long. I'd be a bullet man, Dad.
Great. Fantastic. But we have the push coming in right now from Echo Fox. They're trying to barrel into the A-bomb site, but you can see the defense here, the counter grenades from Splyce are looking rather stellar. And Roka, okay, he's got something to say about it now. He's going to be able to get into the pit. He'll hit those headshots, 2 consecutive headshots for him, and that's going to lead things on to Davies. So Splyce really looked like they had this round in the bag until Roka stepped up to the plate, and now it's going to be a really rough retake here. Will Davies swap out the AWP here for another weapon to be more dynamic? It looks like he's just going to go with the AWP against 2 players. He's just going to walk into his death. You almost at that point wonder if, you know, if it wouldn't have just been better to just keep the AWP alive, because his team would be able to force buy this round with FAMAS, full nades, and Kevlar behind the AWP. So, but I guess they'll just save one and quasi buy one and then buy the next round. Davies
brought down to $1,100 or thereabouts with the Mag 7. One day I would like to see 5 Mag 7s all stacking one site. That needs to happen one day. But here we go, we've got a 3-man push, and well, it's a 1-man push now because Professor Kelce's mates have died. He's going to get a bit of revenge on A2Z, but Sean Gez is there to try and hold things down as well. This could be a fast anti-eco round here. Abe is in mid with the 5-7, but he can't get back into the smoke, into the ether, for Mo takes him down, leaving Chaos alone versus 3. although he was last seen on Banana. But Sean Gares is standing there, presumably covering the gun that was dropped by A2Z. And he and Mo will push the B bomb site while Roka holds towards A. He may not hear Professor Chaos, but he will soon see him. Slowly creeping, and Mercy has been struck.
Maybe if Echo Fox leg into a match, we can make them play their first 5 buy rounds with Max 7 only. Maybe that's how we do this, James. Maybe that's how we accomplish your dream.
You know, almost every time Sean Gares streams, right, I troll him. I send him a donation for like $2 and like a random stupid message. He always knows it's me because I'm an idiot. But, you know, where's the respect, man? Where's the respect? I would expect an in-game leader of his stature to be able to organize his players enough to get into the game on time, not just play the game.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty tall order. Anyway, giving an excuse, but it's hard to control human beings, James, unless you're a mind controller. Maybe that's why Hillary Clinton needs to go into Area 51. Maybe this is the secrets of mind controller there. She can get people to vote for her. It'd be great. Anyway, 3-6. Right now, Echo Fox are taking decisive control of this match. Splyce back on another buy, though. Well, to be fair, I mean, it was the individual skill of Roka, who has been, of course, you know, recently injected into the lineup, that has been pushing Echo Fox to new dimensions. I keep thinking of Area 51 jokes now, but I won't. We have to forget. We have to move on from this. But you can see right now, Echo
Ironically,
Fox.
Arya used to play in a team called
Right,
Area 51.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. But we can see that the basic defaults here has taken place from Echo Fox. They've managed to take. I don't know if they've cleared Deep Banana. I mean, A2Z's position would suggest that they haven't, and they've taken apartments. A2Z will clear Banana all the way now, and now Echo Fox need to break into upper middle. And there's 2 men on the quad setup. And right now, it looks like they're actually going to play somewhat passively. JR's going to get caught completely out of position there. Doesn't get fragged. Very fortunate for him to be able to miss death like that. But we do have Rix and Roka in with the 2 entries as they now barrel into the A bomb site. Splyce seemingly not too ready for this. Caught out of position, caught out with nades in their hands and so on. Some good smokes coming in from Echo Fox to secure this site and the arch side of the map. And the frags are coming very easily right now as this defense evaporates in the face of the Echo Fox. Trying to get some defensive frags there, JR, but oh, I mean, Splyce just could not hold on there. Actually, if rounds go like this from Echo Fox's default, if they're so easily able to get these pickups when they get when they move into the bomb sites, when they try to, you know, when they throw the smokes on an arch side and quad and so on, that spells a lot of trouble for Splyce. We could see a pretty dominant half here from Echo Fox if that round is any indicator. Yeah,
well, Splyce are on eco after eco after eco, Dan, so it doesn't look good already. I mean, seven rounds is already pretty bad for Splyce to have conceded on the T side, and when it's 7 of 10 rounds, then things do not bode well. Davey and Professor Chaos forward over towards A. Davey's looking for a one-tap in the apps. And you can see Professor Chaos is waiting for somebody to jump up on the balcony. But you don't often see Ts going into apps on an anti-eco. Every now and then you do. You can see the Molotovs being set up there by Rix. So if there are players to engage, the Ts will engage them. A down to 1 HP in fact. And there we go. 2 frags for the CTs, and that is why you do not approach apps on an anti-eco, Dan. Fairly standard stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, you can see that Echo Fox are trying to get all the kills with Angels all over the map here against these pistoling players, generally speaking. So that can always carry risk. We've got Abe now falling back towards us. Orange is going to go for the wide peak, and Sean Gares Mo will take him down with the help of Sean Gares, and now it's Davey against these 2 players, and Davey can pull this one off. He does not have a kit, but he does have 40 seconds or so to, well, I guess suppose about 25 seconds around about now to move on to the side, get the kills, and start the defuse. But Mo is going to take him out. Take him out in the boots. And another round for Echo Fox. So now the buy comes in again for Splyce. And you have to wonder if they're going to try to mix things up, or if they feel like, okay, our passive play can work. We just missed some shots there, but we feel confident that's the optimal way for us to play. Or would they say, okay, we need to start taking some aggression? Or, you know, Do we give up apps? Do we have a double man arch set up instead, so we don't have to take apps? We can trade better when they try to push mid in that side. There's lots of different options. Let's see what they go for right now. Looks like they're going fairly default. Passive on B. So this is actually basically more or less the same setup as before they got crushed from Echo, when Echo Fox just threw all the nades and pushed in. And it looks like once again they're doing a similar kind of play. Splyce must hit the shots this time around. In goes a great flash from a teammate.
Beautiful.
And the spray is legendary there. Splyce with a almost flawless round, and there it is. They all cleaned it up. Flawless round in the end, and they didn't even have to expend many nades. So
I think that flashbang was a jumping flash from the pit, because obviously normally you have to do this awkward lineup and bounce a flash off of the terraced roof if you're alone on the arch, but that flash came in and was perfect. Very nice flash there.
Money.
I love a good flashbang, Dan, and that was a very good one indeed.
Yeah, this is the sick thing. Flashes can, like a single flash can lose you or win you around. It's $200, but the impact can be so sick and it's so easily and often overlooked.
I mean, people. That's the thing. Like people at home who are watching and who play pugs and so on. Like no one flashes for anyone. You flash for a teammate, and that's what the effect of it is at its best.
That is the possibilities. Yeah. The possibilities are endless. It's true though. I mean, we will see Echo Fox now losing a man. On the mid side of the map, and now it's down to the push in B. They're trying to restore the splendor that was their previous T round. So with this B attack, and it's going to be going quite well. Both entries are found. So now Splyce playing the retake game, and it's not really looking to be quite so successful right now. I mean, unless they get a fast kill, there's no point really going for this, and they rather save the weapons. And this kind of sucks for them because they only just won a round. The good thing about it was that they won the round flawlessly, so nobody died. So they do have some decent money. They can withstand this. But the downside, of course, is that they're only on 4 rounds on their CT side right now. That's a kind of a big problem. And this is really where Echo Fox could potentially take control of the best of 5. I mean, it's, we're 1 map to Splyce, 1 map to Echo Fox, and if Echo Fox are able to win this Inferno. Obviously, they just need that one extra map, and then they are going to be qualified.
Indeed, the 2-1 pressure could be real, but the 4-round pressure is already apparent, and with us right now. So, I mean, the 6-9 is the best that Splyce can hope for right now, and that ain't good. But it's never over until it's over. We'll see what they can do. Mo and Davey on the big green guns here. And that's a nice fast smoke onto the bottom of Banana. So Aria and Abe will have little trouble in taking this. We've got these mollies coming down in case there were any brazen teeth willing to push through. Got a bit of a spray there in case someone was being boosted onto plant pot, but that's not the case. Davey getting a bit leery and will be punished for doing so by Rojo. He's trying to charge through. And here we go, just mad Angels now over towards the A site, which has pretty much been lost here by the CTs, having 3 over towards B.
Yeah, this is a tough re-entry here coming for Splyce. You can see they're getting wrecked coming through those choke points. That times again, just sent to the other bomb site, just sent to seclusion, sent to the prison that is B construction essentially. So often the you just see Abe looking through the scaffolding in a forlorn manner, dreaming of what could have been.
What could have been.
What could have been. What he could have. What they could have seen. What they could have accomplished together. But no, was not to be in the end.
You actually reminded me of the last time I went to Nice in France. There are 2 islands off the coast of Nice, and one of them has an old prison where the man in the iron mask was held. I didn't even know that was a real story, but it was. Some dude in a mask was held in a prison over there.
Why was he in a mask?
I can't remember. I think to hide his identity or something like that. But I'm pretty sure that was the reason. And it was only a few years ago that they found some notes. Did he in the wall that he wrote?
Did he wear a cape as well?
Are you thinking of Phantom of the Opera?
Was he in fact Dr. Doom?
I don't think he was Dr. Doom, Dan.
Okay.
I don't think he was.
Just checking, never know.
I mean, Dr. Doom, did he just choose to wear a mask as opposed to being in a prison?
Well, no, he was horribly disfigured, so...
But you can still just be ugly. just roll. You just roll as an ugly person.
All right. Well, we have the quick push coming in. Some sick AWPing from Pro. Look at this guy go. Abe just lets his teammates die. It's like, sorry, mate, get wrecked. I'm going to get the frags.
But he fell there as well.
And it's JR and Professor Chaos again are just in this spot where they're like, okay, all right, guess we've got to try to retake. Oh, we're dead now. So 4-11. It was not a good half for Splyce in the end. I mean, it started off well. I mean, they picked up the pistol. They looked like they were able to get some good work done. Lord's work. But in the end, it was a really strong advantage here for Echo Fox. They definitely looked more on point on the entry fragging. The skill-wise, they looked like they were able to enable their players better. And they had some cool smoke setups going into the A side of the map too. And also, whenever they were in a spot where they'd lose a man towards the apps or something, or they weren't feeling incentivized to go for a mid-take. Again, those entries on B were fairly reliable, so it was just always a struggle here for Splyce.
Outside of the pistol, Splyce won, the first 3 rounds, basically. Yeah. They won 1 round.
Yeah.
1 round.
And that was the flawless round as well. But they just, they got the triple man spray down on our side. So, yeah.
It's hilarious at the second round. The second round was won by timeout.
That is
I don't think I've ever seen a second round won by timeout, Dan. I mean, can you think of one?
No.
Well,
I don't think so.
Well, I'd say where the team that won the first one won the second one,
right?
Because you never know. Like if you buy up and then your team gets wrecked, you might well that would be a timeout, would it? So yeah. So basically, that's madness. 4 rounds on the CT side for Splyce. They have it all to do versus Echo Fox in the second half, which, by the sounds of those clicks, is about to begin.
Clickety click. Okay. Splyce have a lot of making up to do. And it all starts with this pistol. So, Echo Fox. I wonder if they are going to get a good start here on their CT side. I mean, you gotta feel confident that they're going to take this Inferno after that showing. I mean, Splyce just couldn't do anything on their CT side, so here we go. They're going to charge up towards the car on Banana. Roka is there. And he doesn't get any headshots, actually. Looks like I'm going to get Mo pushing down middle, though, to try to just catch the flank of this push. And this is kind of interesting, because Splyce have not pushed through this. They're actually being stopped by this smoke. There's only one player behind this smoke. And now this is kind of problematic, because Mo got information that they're still on Banana. I think Guest can still hear them running around, so they're kind of contained. I
think Mo should move to bench. But it doesn't matter now. The push is coming into the B bomb site. Sean Gers has a CZ. 2 kills for him. Can he find a third? He's done enough for his team, I think. There's a man advantage for the CTs as well. Ooh, could have been doubled there with A2Z, but he's going to get taken down. So the numbers are now 2 for 2. Mo's coming close to the site, but he's got to wait for Rix surely to come in. You see him going for the pot shot. He's not going to wait for his teammate. He's coming in there, so it's going to be 2 teams focusing on Mo. Mo's dead now as his teammate comes into the site. He'll get taken down in another 2 versus 1. So perhaps Mo could have just waited for his teammate to catch up with him in that situation. You can also, well, if you know that both players are on the back of the site, you can crouch in front of that wall and get a bit closer. If that, I don't know if that works for you, but it depends on the situation. But that's something you can do.
I do wonder about the slow rotation though, because Mo kind of had them contained in Banana, so they knew that all the players were just sitting in Banana. Waiting for Sean Gers and smoke to disappear. And still the rotation was a little bit slow, but never mind. Force buy from Echo Fox, you can't count them out. Actually, no, I mean, they actually don't go for the Kevlar as well. This is great, actually, because this is likely due to the fact that they want grenades, full grenades on their first buy round, which is excellent. So, this should go quite easily to Splyce, who's now infiltrated CT spawn. And they're just hanging out, trying to find the frags now. And you see that these CTs are pushing them all over the place. So this is a bit of a formality at this point. Because there was no investment of Kevlar, the expectation is not high from Echo Fox, and it doesn't need to be that high. Because what they've done also by not getting Kevlar and not going for the full force buy is okay, they lessen their chance in this round, but they improve their chances in their buy round, which is much more important. So I do enjoy this. I do enjoy this choice. So we can see a few more pistols here, but just that from Echo Fox. If they bought armor here, I would smash my head against the desk, James. Nice. They don't buy any armor. I can keep my
I wouldn't want you
without a
to.
concussion.
I would not want you to smash your head to pieces, Dan.
That's good.
That would be a damn shame.
That's good to know. Okay, so this is great. This is fantastic from EcoFox. I really like this. The interesting thing is you don't see this very much because the pistols are so effective, and the individual skill on players these days is so high that they can get so much distance out of the pistols. So we shall see how it all ends up in the next round. But for now, we just have to wait and see how Splyce try to safely tackle the pistoling players here from EcoFox. And so far,
well,
very good.
Yeah, all the CTs are stacked up top mid at present, and they're all getting wrecked by Aries, P90, and they're all dead. Dan, back to you.
So now we just want to see exactly how the buy turns out for EcoFox. So look at all the cash that they have. Lots of cash. You can get the M4s, you can get the nades. They're going for the most expensive purchases they can go for. They might not have quite enough money to go for the M4s and full grenades like incendiary and everything else, but they have the smoke incendiaries. And that's actually pretty huge. A lot of teams will end up not having incendiaries in this round because they opt to go for the force buy. But the incendiaries give you better delay possibilities, but also aggressive possibilities on Banana, which is what we're going to see here. And they've got only a one-man setup on Banana, unless it's...
They're rushing A, Dan. Yeah. They are rushing A, it seems. Well, they are rushing into A2Z, who has an M4A4, which is going to afford him 3 kills. Sean Gez coming in for the 4th, so the rush A strategy has completely failed here for Splyce. That ain't good.
Indeed.
They just tried to just bum rush their way all the way up mid, and it hasn't worked, basically. So,
I mean, if Splyce, let's say, I've watched EcoFox demos and found them on Inferno, that oftentimes they like to go for a 2 or 3 man early fast timing on Banana for pressure, then that mid rush that they just did is the perfect counterplay. Otherwise, you can get caught out pretty heavily. And this is nice a contained play there. We'll get the frag. And in that round as well, what EcoFox actually did is they threw a smoke from CT spawn, I believe, down a deep Banana smoke, and they left just one player. I think it may even have been Mo. To Banana by himself, basically. So they even had 4 players towards A. They had basically a perfect way to deal with that push. So, good start there for EcoFox. 12 rounds for them.
And good start indeed. Splyce have a buy to continue the pressure. So 4 AKs and the AWP onto area. And again, we've got 2 CTs over towards B for EcoFox. And again, Splyce moving super fast through to A apps, and that's going to cause some counter nades from the CTs to come out early. And you can see Splyce throwing a few through Boiler, but they have many more nades in their arsenal. And the nades of EcoFox are disappearing quickly, but Roka's on Banana, out-aiming people for fun. And he will go back to a passive crossfire with Rix, with the smoke, just in case there was a push coming from Splyce. But EcoFox have no vision of Arch at the moment. Mo's rotating over there right now. Davey trying to get a bit of damage in. So you've got Sean playing on the end of the balcony and A2Z in the pit. So mostly passive here from the players towards A, which perhaps will be identified from Splyce.
Yeah, headshot there from Roka. So it begins to fall apart, fall at the seams here for the Splyce side. Trying to work their way in there, but they just keep getting picked off one by one. And here is another one of those instances. If Mo connects. Oh, he misses the second attempt. And that is the frag for Professor Chaos instead. JR is there to support from quad side, but it's going to take a lot of work to get themselves in here. 2 players in pit. Wow, Professor Chaos is going to tap away one more. Maybe Splyce's JR can actually take down Sean Gez as well, but they may not realize that he's there. They probably think pit is clear because they just killed a player there, and that means that Sean Gez could be the sleeper agent that they need. And we get the rotation through onto balcony for JR. Professor Chaos going to hold it down by himself on the site. And Sean Gez is still waiting for JR, who he believes is by port, and there's no cover from balcony.
Oh dear.
And Sean Gez realizes his error, and now he tries to get the refrag here, and boom, it's so funny because they still had no idea where Sean was. And here he
He's
goes
got to win the round as well.
That's so amazing. That's so amazing.
That is absolutely nuts. It was kind of a hilarious bait there.
Yeah.
I mean, if the guy's on shorts, considering where the bomb is planted, I don't know that he has time to rotate there and stop him from defusing the bomb. But either way, Echo Fox win the round. We're going to get Splyce forcing it up now. We've got the Galils coming out. Pistol onto Professor Chaos. So 3 AKs Galil and the CZ for the Splyce team. A reasonable amount of nades once again. And it seems once more they are favouring the A bomb site, not really doing much over towards B. Aria having a quick look, Mo firing the AWP, and then the Teaser team will concentrate on getting into the A bomb sites early.
Yeah, we have a Splyce side that needs to improve upon their pick success when they're trying to get these entries, and they will find their way into the quad side of the map. Echo Fox still haven't rotated anybody, and it does look like Splyce are somewhat committed here because they have no banana control. There's still top banana control for Echo Fox. Echo Fox could afford to rotate somebody, at least float him into CT spawn right now. 2 players on pit is quite a safe setup here for Echo Fox, A2Z and Rix. And now Aria is finally going to be pushing back up banana. So they decide to fall back now and gain control there.
Look at Roka's position though. There's a smoke down on for the CTs. Are they going to check the sandbags? Doesn't seem like they are. And that was almost 2 kills there for Roka. That was expensive for Splyce, but he's got the man advantage. 40 seconds on the clock, however. Sean Gares is rotating over towards the CT site. Mo is going to start firing some shots. And Sean, he doesn't have any nades. Could have thrown a flash into pool otherwise. Nice shoulder peek there from Dave. He's going to force Mo back. Sean is coming around the tree position now as well. And Mo goes down. Abe is actually over in CT spawn, and A2Z is trying to duel with him to make it over to the site, and indeed he'll win the duel. So 3 versus 2 retake here for the CTs. Yeah,
Heath and Poddy's setup at the back of the site is the old tried and true. Let's see if it will be true in this instance to get the shots coming in here. I mean, the wipers from Davey, they don't want to let the CTs even get close, just both facing them from the back of the bomb site, and they will just win the round outright. So not even, trying to play the time there. So, quick round from Splyce. Will they be able to continue this? Because, their money kind of sucks. CT money kind of sucks as well. No one has any money.
Where's all the money at?
Where the money at?
Show me the money.
Must be the money. So we do have the smoke on Sean Gazi. Solitary nade for the CT side. Abe is going to get himself in there. Just going in and then going out. But JR's there for the refrag. Splyce sticking together. We're going to have Davey on the outskirts here by Apps, trying to foil any apartments pushes. He is doing just that so far. Splyce, all they have to do is go together somewhere. I mean, I think Davey did spot. I think Davey has seen or heard another player there. So they know there's a player in Apps or near Apps. And because there's 3 left, that means that if they do push into B with 3 players, at worst they'll run into 2. So it should be fairly foolproof for them to get trades. This is brave.
That's a luminosity angle, I think. If I'm not mistaken, the guy at the bottom of the stairs sees the guy on the stairs before vice versa. I think I don't remember where I learned that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Oh, Rix is doing some nice work in there, so at least it was expensive for Splyce, but they will finally take the round. So Echo Fox still a 4-round leads, are gonna have still a difficult economical situation. So indeed, they are going to go for another eco buy so they can get a full buy. They want to go in with full force rather than continued limited utility. So this should be another good round for Splyce. Lots of Molotovs, which is good to see, 1 on every member of the team. But we could have a bit of nade spam here for the CTs, and that's a good start as well. Roka's going to get a headshot over towards Banana. And there are still 2 HEs on the CT side and loads of smokes. So this could prove somewhat difficult for Splyce.
Yeah, absolutely. Can prove very difficult. Tossing away one of the weapons, so these Echo Fox players cannot pick them up. There's still some HEs here and some flashbangs and smokes, so they could play quite play some tricks on their opponents here with these nades. Can Echo Fox with just some cute setups and so on. Mo is on his lonesome by Arch side, and Splyce are starting to work their way into top middle, just trying to clear out some positions. Again, they need to really be using their nades here to just really try to keep themselves safe, because there could be pistoling players lurking all over the place. And we're going to see Sean Gez picking up another frag as the rest of Splyce wrap around the Arch side into the A bomb side, all coming from the same angle. And boom, another headshot found by A2Z, and man advantage AK picked up for Sean Gez. It is a bad plant here for the teams. They have to go for these kinds of plants right now because they are under a lot of pressure. 2 versus 2 as these 2 remaining CTs come in. There we go. Spray down for one. Sean Gez goes down as well. Scary, scary stuff. But they do pull through.
Yeah, they're managing to hold on for the time being. So we're into the 24th round now. And the buy will come out for Echo Fox. No AWP on the CT side. Gonna have the M4 on Mo to silence M4. Rest of the team actually with the M4A4. So definitely perhaps expecting mad duels, yo. Roka and Rix over towards B bomb site, and again Splyce not really going for any early B aggression, perhaps trying to avoid getting naded into oblivion. They have been smoked off at the bottom of Banana as well, and Roka and Rix are slowly advancing towards mid. So many Splyce players over towards Apps seem to quite like early control of the Apps position. A2Z's on the balcony, Mo's on short, Sean Gez on long. And Rix, I think, is rotating actually to the A side, but can he get there fast enough because Mo's gone down on short? And we might see A2Z move into the pit, trying to hold things down from the balcony towards short, but he's going to get taken down as well. Sean Gez, can he get 2? No, only going to get the 1. So it's going to be a bit difficult for Rix and for Roka now. But the bomb's actually down in second mid, and JR and Davey are on the site, got to go back for it, and Roka's going to see it when he turns, surely. Indeed, Roka is around with the bomb, and Rix is holding things down top mid. So now we're down to 1 versus 1, and Davey will have no idea whatsoever where Roka is. Easy frag for Roka. Echo Fox moved to 14.
That was kind of a weird round. That's what I have to say. Weird round, Chase.
Mad Jules, yo.
All the jewels. All the jewels.
It's crazy that they took down both short players, but didn't manage to get the bomb on the bomb site.
Yeah, that's really annoying for them. I'm sure very frustrating because that's a pretty key round because now they're on Tech 9s, but you never know. Tech 9s do lend a lot of utility insofar as they can run and gun effectively. And you've got Roka there now just tossing in a defensive incendiary. He does like to play sandbag position, and they do have 3 players on B, so that, that's very legit. He can try to get the frags, and if they kill him, they might think, hey, we are in for potentially a good time here. We can just trade into the bomb site now. Oh wait, there's another player, and we're all dead. That's kind of the idea here for the CTs, but we shall see a quad smoke there coming in from Splyce as they try to kind of perhaps fake their intentions a little bit, and it maybe is working. We've got Sean Gez just being distracted, coming back towards the A site, and Roka's still playing forward on these sandbags, and now there's no 3rd player on B, so he's got to do a lot of damage there. It's full spray coming in, 2 frags, 3, there's the 4th run from Rix. They have done enough damage. Davies left on a meager amount of health points at the moment. And it looks like he's going to go for the plant in the smoke, and he will get the plant, but he will go down immediately afterwards. And the defuse comes in for Echo Fox. They move to 15. 1 more. 1 and done.
To make it 2-1.
Is it Cobblestone after this again? I keep forgetting.
Producer Reese is about to tell us.
My short-term memory is, at this point, completely gone. just don't have one anymore. It's just done.
Producer Reese.
Producer asleep.
Producer Reese. I was thinking earlier I was going to say, oh, Producer Reese, what's happening? Cobblestone and Dusty next 2 maps. I was going to say, Producer Reese, oh my god! And then say, no, I'm just joking. Because I know they'd be freaking out in the production room, which is air-conditioned now. Nice.
Running around naked.
So Splyce going to have the 1 rifle for what could be the last round. Ooh, that is one hell of a 180 there from JR. JR doing the shooting for once. There's a Dallas reference. Now Echo Fox are down to just 2 players. But do the T2 know where they are? Well, Rix has announced himself by taking down Abe. The bomb is still in control of JR, but he was almost on shorts, and A2Z is almost on the balcony, so that could have been a bit awkward. See, the hunt is on. Everyone's running around on their own at the moment, but the T's are finally joining up. They know one CT's behind them. So if they can just trade, then perhaps they can do something beautiful, Dan. Something glorious. Rix's position, how many kills is it worth? He's got 17 HP. He's put the smoke down as well. I don't know if David, yeah, he's shoulder picking it. He sees the smoke dissipating. He is probably not going to check sandbags here. I can almost bet on it. Oh, he is, and he's going to get the angle. You always see the person behind the sandbags before they see you in that position, so it can be very problematic if it is indeed checked. Down goes the bomb. A2Z coming up banana now versus 2.
And there was the Biggie Smalls. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, James.
I'm sure he does not say checkity check.
He probably just says check yourself before you wreck yourself. But creative license. We've got A2Z moving in now, trying to save the day for Echo Fox. They just want this to be over now. But against 2 players who are fully healthed up, they got 2 Molotovs each. They can just sit behind them, Molotoving everything, James. And it would be impossible for him to win. But instead, the double face comes in. That's good as well. And he's going to go down, and Echo Fox have no buy.
I would just like to say
yes,
that if Biggie Smalls had made the lyrics checkity check, he probably would have not gone platinum. I'm just saying. No offense.
I think it's from 1970 something, I think. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I don't know if you want to reference that song on stream.
That one's pretty PG enough.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not the one I'm thinking of that you have been singing recently, because that one is...
That was One More Chance. Yeah, that's called One More Chance, that one.
Great. 3 CTs over towards the B-bomb site. Again, it is an eco here. But will Splyce run down the clock and not have enough time to plant down? That is the question on all of our lips. They have... look at their money, actually, on the T side. They don't have a lot of money, so I can forgive them for not having a lot of Molotovs. I can forgive them, Dan. Indeed, they are forgiven. Mo and A2Z over towards Arch. Minutes on the clock now. Splyce still waiting.
What are they waiting for, James?
I remember one particular, I think it was I by Power actually, on who had an anti-eco where the entire team just walked up mid and then walked into Arch. And then I forget where they went, Stan, but they somehow managed to get into Arch on an eco, all 5, without being spotted. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So it seems that Splyce are perhaps favouring the B bomb site here, but they've got 30 seconds and they still haven't breached really anything. Yes, they've got 1 frag, but they need to find out where the stack is, and they don't really have the information, Dan.
No, but Ava is actually going to be able to pick off 1 player, and that position probably is suggestive of the stack, and the player on that on second orange is there also kind of suggests that maybe they are stacking towards B. So it's a pretty good situation overall. I mean, they get all the frags, everything's lovely jubbly, and Splyce will easily, handily win.
Nice.
Their rounds.
Did you hear the bird?
Or birds.
You didn't hear the bird?
No, I don't have my earphones in right now.
I just can't get the stuff.
I don't need them, James. So 12-15. Splyce looking to bring themselves back in, winning in overtime. That's what they're trying to do right now.
Nothing more than a good overtime.
They've been saving their Na'Vi strats
to get me
for
going.
you, James, in overtime.
That is perfect. I couldn't ask for more, Dan.
Okay, we're going to get the slow walk.
Slow what?
Slow walk.
Slow commentary from
slow
Dan.
Walking, yeah. Slow brain. Words are hard. Words are difficult.
More passive smoke, actually, from the CTs on this occasion.
I just spent about 10 seconds saying utter gibberish. It's fantastic, isn't it? Okay, James, we have the update. We have them progressing now.
Well done, Dan.
Getting some map control in there.
Speaking sense, Dan.
Here we go. We're getting there. And A2Z in pit with a smoke in his hand. He's looking to switch up for the M4 now. And now he's looking to try to kill people.
Please.
It's looking pretty good now here for the T's. They get the first entry. Still trying to shuffle in there, but the counter grenades are going to start to slow them down a little bit. And that flash, A2Z able to get the perfect timing in for the peak. Frags going in now here for the Echo Fox side. They're looking very, very strong right now. It's all on Davy's shoulders from Splyce to see if he can do this. He's got 40 seconds to reclaim the bomb and try to get it to a bomb site. Here he is, going for the 1 versus 1 is Rix, and he's going to pull it off. Meaning 16-12. That means Echo Fox will take this Inferno match, going 2-1 now, and that was quite interesting because, you know, Splyce, they really looked out of it on the first half. They really did. It looked like it was all about Echo Fox. I mean, it's 11-4 first half, and then they managed to bring it back to 16-12. So I mean, it started to happen, that comeback.
Yeah, it's quite surprising that they got that many rounds to me on their T side, because they didn't seem to be offering much in a lot of them. I mean, their first buy round, I think it was just like straight rush mid, just all in, and they completely got wrecked. I think it was at least 3, maybe 4 of them who just got taken down by 1 player with just the M4A4 spray. So that's not a good way to approach Inferno, perhaps.
Yeah, I think they were. I mean, they were a little bit unlucky. I mean, the cool thing about that opening is that it's kind of like a gamble opening, because, like I said, sometimes, you know, the CT side will actually put 3 players right at the start of the map, because no one just straight rushes quad. This used to be a thing in the tier 1 play, is that strat was actually very effective, because everyone just assumed that, oh, we can just play 3B for the first 15 seconds. We can just do that safely. But then that strat, you know, came into the meta to punish that, and then you started to see it level out again. But yeah. They did indeed run into 4 players. It didn't work out in the end, so we'll see. We'll see how they can recover on Cobblestone. I have no idea what to expect from Echo Fox on Cobblestone, because again, they're a new team.
Yeah, neither do I. So we will have to wait to find out. Back with the next map 4 of a potential 5 between these 2 teams. We'll see you back here in just a few.